Previously on Kate Plus 8, the little kids are turning 10 this year, and I decided that now's the time to start planning the big birthday party.
I can be the clown at the party.
Please, no.
Who helps out the most around the house?
Not Alexis. Hey, that was so offensive. Ow,
This is a dramatic moment.
I have a problem with parents who let their kids win.
You kind of like intruded on my whole life plan here when I was like 3.5, so.
You already had your whole life planned?
I did.
They don't even know what I'm dreaming up for a surprise. It will be a memory that they will never, ever, ever, ever forget. Coming up on Kate Plus 8.
It's our birthday!
We're only days away from the little kid's 10th birthday party. I've never done a triple layer cake of any size.
Zora, no!
There was a hailstorm!
Girls, hurry! It's dangerous. It's coming again.
He needs to be fancy for his girlfriend. One time at recess, she was petting his hair. You boys are taking this way over the edge. I picked out this pink tank top.
You wouldn't listen to me. You went and made your own ugly decisions.
Some stuff's happening. Some crazy wind that I had never seen.
Oh, no! 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 And all the letters went in the pool. It was like a word scramble.
It was getting closer and closer and closer.
Did the odds be ever in your favor?
He's creepy. It's not really her best look. There you go.
They insisted, even when I was exhausted at the end, that I do it.
I like walking the clown. Pinata, not mommy.
I'm really starting to think, like, was this a good idea? Kate!
Kara, Maddie, Alexis, Hannah, Leah, Aiden, Colin, Joe.
It's springtime at the Gosselin household, and we're only days away from the little kid's 10th birthday party. I'm currently planning a huge carnival-themed 10th birthday party for the little kids, complete with all things carnival. Carnival games, red and white striped carnival big top tents, the clown, and all of the authentic carnival foods.
Seriously?
The last week before the party is when the countdown begins, because it's now putting together everything that I've imagined. It's like, ready, set, go.
It is indeed morning time. I'm just on, I don't know, I do stuff with bacon, bread, egg, and cheese often, so.
I get up at 5:30 every single morning of my life, and the kids get up around 6. It's normal, and I hate it.
In my next life, I'm either gonna come back as one of my kids or one of my pets, but I'm certainly not gonna come back as me. That's not gonna happen. Hi. Did you want to yell up to the kids? Get up, it's morning time.
We have alarm clocks.
They don't work.
I think the boys are messing theirs up, the girls forget to set them, so I just yell up at 6 o'clock and get them up every morning.
It's like, boys, are you up? And they're like, girls, are you up? And they're like, yeah!
You guys up? Girls, are you up?
She's like, guys, get up. And then we're like, okay! We get up at, I think, 5:45 or 6
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. If we don't have a uniform, we gotta get it, but we usually have our uniform.
Joel, do you have a uniform? Hurry, please. Okay, sandwich time. Who's gonna go feed Shoka, please, Alexis?
Alexis. What? But I'm holding Zora.
He'll kiss you. Maddie's texting me her breakfast order. That's lovely.
We do text in the house all the time to each other, because,
It's so sad. It's so funny.
well, I need an intercom system, because it takes a lot of time to find people in the house.
Lex, go.
I'm sorry.
You're always late. I wonder why.
Those breakfast sandwiches your mom made look good. She a good cook in the morning?
Yes. And she's a good cook always. And she insists on staying healthy. Stay healthy and buy healthy food. Yep.
Yeah, but it's like, hurry up. Eat quickly, please. We have under 5 minutes now, okay?
It's the one routine that still goes the same way it's gone for many years, and I can see as they get older, they just improve upon their ability. I mean, there was a time that I had to bark out every day, everything. Eat your breakfast, brush your teeth. I had to check that everybody did. Do you have your socks? I mean, I do a little of the do you have your socks and shoes on, but they now really just run the routine because I've done it for so many years, and now they're able to pretty much carry it on their own. Yeah. We are up and pretty much in the car in 50 minutes on the way to the bus stop.
We gotta go. Come on, girls.
How's school going for you guys?
Great, actually.
Going pretty well.
Except for we have finals.
Yeah, we have
This
2
week.
finals this week and 3 next week.
Yeah. I love school, it's so fun. But I just don't like getting homework, and I don't like tests, and I don't like projects, so. I guess I like half of school. We are in 7th, and after the summer, just putting that part out, we will be in 8th grade.
Bye, have a good day.
Bye, love you.
Love you. Have a good day, perfect day.
What does your mom usually do during the day when you guys go to school? What do you think she does?
I think she runs errands and sometimes she goes back to sleep. Work around the house.
Still exercising a ton?
No, definitely not running as much as I used to. I broke my foot last fall, so I'm just back into it recently. And I don't really have the time that I used to, but it's something that's missing in my life, and I now know how much stress that it controlled because I haven't been running, and it definitely relieves stress. So I'm a runner at heart. I fit it in where and when I can.
It's party decoration shopping day. I look human now. Less pajama-y.
I decided to reinvent the third birthday carnival for bigger kids, for 10-year-olds. It's a big, 10 is big. It's a big one. I have carnival tents coming. I have food, all the carnival foods coming. Everything that I could think of carnival, I want it to be there and feel real like a carnival. If you ask me the thing that I'm most worried about, it is the cake. Because I'm not a baker other than our, family birthday cake, and I really want to have the round carnival tent, the big top tent, because I don't ever aim for anything easy. It has to be like the best. Great party weather. I went to get basically the plates, napkins, cups, plasticware, forks, spoons, all that stuff.
I think I'm just gonna clean them out of all these. 20, 40, 60, 80. And kids are gonna leave these all over the place. And it's good that they're red, because then I'll be able to find them in the grass to clean them up. I want to make like a round carnival tent, and then have the flag in the top and have the red and white. This is really hitting me for the first time. I really want to take on this challenge, but it's like, what have I done? I'll take the whole step.
I'm one of many single moms out there. It's not ideal. It's very, very, very difficult. On a very busy day where the logistics aren't lining up, and I have to be here to pick this kid up, and I'm supposed to be there to do whatever. That happens so often now, I can't even tell you. It's really easy to feel like just saying, it's too much. There's me and there's 8 kids. And I don't think an hour goes by that I'm not reminded that those odds are completely unbalanced. And there are a lot of moms that, their goal is to get through today, just like mine is. It was never my intent to portray, myself as Superwoman or whatever. I mean, I cry behind closed doors, I struggle. Sometimes it's 4:45 and I don't have a clue what's for dinner, just like they. While I try not to let that frenzy happen often, it does. When I'm worn out, I just need to remind myself and take a step back and say, it's your one shot, you're gonna mess up, but just don't give up. Maybe I would just take them to the mall and let them choose their own outfits to wear.
Alexis, no. You're gonna be like, Maddie, why didn't you help me? I'm gonna be like, I tried. You went and made your own ugly decisions.
Do you guys have any boyfriends?
Stop talking about this. It's so gross. I hate love.
I picked the kids up from school, and I had this brainy idea that maybe I would just take them to the mall and let them choose their own outfits to wear.
What? No. In an 8 column.
It was horrible.
It was really boring.
wanted.
We didn't even get to go shopping. It was only the little kids.
Yeah.
I mean, that might be like a one wear and done, which I don't believe in, but you like basketball?
What are you?
Yeah, I like basketball
You'll-
a little bit.
A little bit? Okay. Colin, pick out your outfit and show it to me, okay?
Oh, I don't want to.
And no, it's not like shirt and tie day, no.
What's XL and M and blah?
Who dresses the best out of all the kids?
Oh yeah, Joel. It does fanciness count? On dress down days, he needs to be fancy for his girlfriend. Yep. Yeah, I insist on doing that.
What about you guys? Do you guys have a girlfriend?
No.
Why not?
Because Colin's too fancy, and he wants a girlfriend, but I don't think his girlfriend likes him. One time at recess, she was petting his hair. Well, she likes my hair. She pets a lot of people's hair. Yeah. You boys are taking this way over the edge.
You guys have any boyfriends?
Stop talking about this. It's so gross. I hate love.
You like the shirt? Find shorts that matches it. Sold.
They did each find something that truly was party-ish. I mean, they were colorful and nice. I knew that Colin would go like for the button-down shirt and all dressed up, which his sense of style is very strange anyway. He's 10 and he like dresses whenever he has a chance like a businessman, and I just find that really interesting.
Oh, Alexis missed that shirt.
No, Alexis, no.
Girls, I'm gonna send you out of here. They have to choose it.
They can't dress themselves to save their lives.
Don't listen to Maddie and Kara. That has you written all over it. Oh, look at the back. That's perfect. Go away. It's a perfect party shirt. Kara, can we shop here and not use it as an iPhone station?
No, we don't care. I don't want to be here.
They were just not having any of that because it was a long day. They were not into shopping with the little kids. They were annoyed they had to wait for them.
It took me a long time to pick something out because Maddie kept saying everything was ugly. But I picked out this pink tank top with like this drapey shirt that went over it. I kept saying that is so ugly, I'm gonna die.
No one was there for me to say, oh, that's ugly, don't wear that. And so I wore ugly stuff. And I was like, you're gonna look back and be like, that's really ugly, why did I wear that? And then you're gonna be like, Maddie, why didn't you help me? I'm gonna be like, I tried. You wouldn't listen to me. You went and made your own ugly decisions.
You know, we got some things and it was interesting to see what they picked out. And now we're going downstairs to feed the beasts, let's say. We're gonna go eat dinner.
Do they all have to?
The next day, while the kids were at school, it was time to bake their cake for the birthday party. I think it's like 2:45. I have to leave at 3:30, so yeah, it bakes for 35 minutes, and I have a total of 45 minutes. I had envisioned making a triple-layer vanilla cake that was going to miraculously turn into the big top tent look with the whole angle at the top, although I had no idea how I was gonna make that happen. I was just gonna like fudge it as I went along. I had a good vanilla cake recipe. I decided that at this point I just needed to make the layers. So that was the part that I was like, okay, fine, I can make them. I mean, hoping that they come out in one piece was a different subject, but I just needed to get that done because everything was on a basis at this point. I think that the cake baked for 35 minutes and I had about 34 and a half minutes for it to bake when I put it in. And any second longer, and I don't know what I would have done. I've never done a triple layer cake of any size, so yeah. Yes, you can come out. Okay. I'm going to change quick, and then I'm heading to the bus stop. I will be out the door in 32 seconds. My cake ended up taking a little bit longer, hopped in the BBB, ran off to the bus stop. As I'm getting closer to the bus stop, I'm starting to see like tire tracks carved out of not snow, but green, like shredded lettuce. That's the best I can describe it. I thought, oh, like a tree fell because the police were kind of blocking off the area. As I get closer and closer to the bus stop, I start to see like white. And I was like, wait, it's like 60-some degrees out. And I realized it was hail. Only a few miles away from our house, there was a huge storm that had just rolled through. The entire parking lot looked like it had snowed. And there were cars in the parking lot that all of their windows were gone. And even at that point, I didn't realize that the cars were also dented. It was a slow, like, one of those things that you realize slowly, like, the magnitude of what happened.
Joel, Yeah, I know, it's beautiful, but it's dangerous. Can you pick up a handful just to play with it in the car and get right in the car? It's dangerous, it's coming again.
And then Mommy told us to get a handful of hail to play in the car, because we would never see that hail probably that size again in a long time.
Hurry, you guys! Girls, hurry! Get in the car.
There was a hailstorm! Hail! Down, ground.
Get in, quickly, and I'm serious.
Why?
Because, honey, it's a little freaky. It's not winter exactly, but it sure looks like it.
The sun creepily came back out. It passed. It was gone. It was safe to go out again. So we headed over to the pet store. We pulled up, and there was a fire truck with its ladder out at the pet store. There were seas of hail balls in piles in the parking lot, and people were playing in them as if it was like a summer snow. And I was like, that is weird.
It's unfortunate there's a hailstorm on the day we're getting fish for the party. We need a whole bunch of these for our carnival.
Alrighty, how many do you need?
You can't have a carnival without winning a fish.
If it looks healthy, no, that one's a baby. Put it in the carts.
That's a put the whole thing in
Can we
there.
get this one? These crown tail.
Yeah, put them in.
Can we please get this one?
Sure. Sure, it's pink.
Mommy, I know. It like glows.
10, 12, 13.
I had planned to get 20 fish, but when they started piling up in my cart, I was like, 14 is plenty. I don't know why 14 was the number.
That's the last one.
We got everything done that we needed to get done and bought the whole store worth of fish and what they needed and got out of there.
No, they're not ours. We're giving them away.
And as I'm bringing supplies home, I'm starting to think, this is starting to feel real and there's so much to do. It's one of those projects where the more you do, the more you realize you have to do. And it was crunch time by that point.
Crooked.
So I started with decorating the cake and I was truly nervous.
Oh, no! Stuff's happening.
Some crazy wind that I had never seen.
No! Can somebody shut the pool gate at least? I don't think that's gonna help.
Friday morning hits. The first thought on my mind was, it's the day before the party, holy crap. Friday morning was cake decorating, tent delivery, sign decorating, party decorating, and then the surprise for the kids was being delivered. So I started with decorating the cake, and I was truly nervous and was hoping that that would go well so that I could relieve it off of my mind and keep going.
It looks good. It has like 2,000 pounds of butter in it, so it should look good. Oh, sorry. Whoever that is will have to wait.
I did not have a lot of faith in myself, but I was willing to give it a try and was starting to, like, imagine pulling it off and thinking, that's so cool.
Ready, set, crooked. Oh, crap.
The layers were a lot thinner than I had envisioned, and when I successfully got them all put together, it was very short. And so it wasn't like it was even gonna look like a tent.
Come on, you can do this. This is important. No, you can't come over here. Zorro, just please, for 5 more seconds, just stay.
I was already starting to feel sort of like a failure because my cake wasn't gonna look like a tent. But I was like, okay, well, I have this red, let me just do the stripes. And I still was remaining hopeful, and I didn't have a backup plan, and I needed to get on with my day. So, okay, so the cake wasn't perfect.
No, straight.
I was a couple stripes in, out of nowhere.
Zorro, no! Oh!
He has never flown onto food, and he flew onto that cake, and not only did he fly onto the cake, he took 2 prompt nibbles out of it.
This was my cake. Oh. You can't eat icing and you can't be on my cake.
I can't serve that cake. He landed on it. We love Zorro. I mean, he eats off of our plates. But, I mean, I can't serve it.
And just then the tent man arrived, and I had to go out there and figure that out. And I felt very rattled and rambly when I was saying about where the tents are going, because my mind was thinking, what am I gonna do about the cake? What am I gonna do about the cake?
Sorry, don't start yet. I drew it out and I can think clearly now.
Do you mind folding it back up? I'm gonna actually move the tents out, I can show you, to the front of the house. Okay. It's flatter there.
Then the delivery truck showed up with the kids' big surprise on it.
How are you?
Good.
I'm Todd.
Kate, good
Nice
to meet you.
The surprise for the kids arrived on a huge flatbed truck, and I decided to hide it in the top of the barn, and I can't wait to give it to them. My best friend Jamie flew in just in time to help us with last-minute party prep. Just so happened her kids were gonna be away that weekend, and literally at last minute I was like, please come, please. We're very, very close, and I'm very grateful to her. My life is hard to understand in general, but as much as you can, she does get it. I mean, we've been friends since Maddie and Carol were 1. So we've been friends for a long time. We've been through a lot together. We were divorced the same year, ironically. How weird is that? And so nothing that happened on or off camera affected us, and that's the sign of a true friend. After the kids got home, I wanted them to paint their signs, and I needed to make the game signs. There was a whole bunch of things I needed to get done that night, but that was the top of the list. So we dealt with rain and this and that, and finally got under the patio, got them painting.
You guys can decorate this any way you want. Fast is the key.
All of the signs would go next to each carnival game, saying what it was.
You're just gonna graffiti your sign, because we're gonna stick these letters that say like ring toss or whatever on top of it when we're done.
Maddie and Kara lended a little help. I never know how helpful they're gonna be anymore, but they both came out and helped a little. The little kids were excited to paint.
No, we won't go. We're here.
There you go.
Jamie and Kara were punching out the letters and giving me stacks of like can toss, pin the nose on the clown, whatever. And then I was letting the boards sort of dry, and then I was gluing them on.
Okay.
Oh, awesome!
Whoa, some stuff's happening. Woo! Oh, man.
Like some crazy wind that I had never seen.
No!
I'm trying.
All right there. Ah! That one, that one.
Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness gracious. The pool is going to be ruined. And there's all the... Can somebody shut the pool gate at least?
I don't think that's gonna help.
Everything blew into the pool.
They went in the pool, and there was a hole. The pool, over there. Thank you.
My supplies were gone. I needed those letters.
Can you stinking believe this?
And all the letters went in the pool. It was so funny. It was like a word scramble. We got it all. Mom, we got it all.
In our lives, it's just always, just hang around, because the real drama happens.
Well, the weather has been so obnoxious that tomorrow I am owed a perfect day. Did you listen?
We were able to salvage most of the signs, and I knew they'd be okay once they dried out. So then I was starting to get really worried about the weather at the party.
Let's go back.
At this point, I was panicking because I just knew there was just so much riding on the next day that it's kind of one of those days where you just throw up your hands and just hope to get a couple hours of sleep and figure it out in the morning.
Sit at the table, and we'll have dessert.
The cake that Zorro landed on was definitely ruined for the party, but my kids were more than happy to eat it.
Mommy, there's something crunchy in this cake. I know.
Probably Zorro poop.
Oh, Jamie! Oh!
What's tomorrow?
I'm party!
I just had to trust that by the next day, it would all come together when I was refusing to voice out loud that I really truly didn't think that it would. I'm really starting to think, like, was this a good idea?
Good night. Give me a hug.
I was in complete and utter real panic mode.
Then don't hire me to build your house. That's for sure.
Oh, the balloon guy is here. Oh, the bouncy house people are here.
Girls, quickly. A shuttle of people is on their way, and this is how I look, so I need 10 seconds to get ready.
It's the day of the party. One person, too much to do. So I was in complete and utter, totally real panic mode. My cake didn't turn out. I wanted this carnival cake in real life. And so I decided to give them a call at Do-Si-Do and say, can you do this? And they said yes. I had to get up early and get over there and get my cake. That's amazing.
So it's a pretty big cake, it's pretty heavy, so you have to really get underneath there.
Oh, and their tent, that's so neat.
Yeah, they have like little
Thank you
entrance
so
to the
much
tent.
for rescuing
You're welcome.
me.
Would you like me to help you carry it out?
That's considered a miracle in my book. A carnival miracle. Sit right where you are, and I'll show you how to stuff it real quick, and then we gotta move on. Usually,
You have to pull it, Mommy.
I know, I don't like to pull it because it ruins it.
I'm having it.
Let me try.
We got the little.
We just have, good job, we just have to do it
really
quick.
cool toy.
Shouldn't there be 2 openings, Leah? Look around for another one.
Okay. There was only one tiny hole, so we had to take a screwdriver and poke a hole in the other side. And the other head, and the other side.
After we stuffed the piñata, we needed to go out and decide what was going where and how I wanted stuff decorated.
It's gonna be hot today. This is so crazy.
It's crazy
You're
because
crazy.
it's disorganized.
Doing all this.
I definitely wanted to include the little carnival stands that we had used for their 3rd birthday, just as like memories, posterity, like flashback, whatever you call it.
It's just disorganization at its finest. I hope that doesn't rip. You know what I mean?
I'm out of staples.
Oh, crud. Where are they? And I don't know how to change them. Straighten out your thingy.
This is a waste of time, I'll tell you that
Well,
right
let's
now.
just do it and get it over with. Good. You dork. You
Yep.
would fail in the
Done.
building industry. Your house would blow over.
Then don't hire me to build your house.
That's for sure. Ready? 1, 2, 3, up in the air. I didn't realize I was to the ground already.
Perfect.
Okay, just wrap it.
Was definitely glad Jamie was here. I knew I'd be glad. And as we were, morning of the party, we were doing so much stuff. There's no way I could have done it without her. As Jamie and I are building and creating whatever, it was, concentration, and then it was, oh, the balloon guy is here. And then, oh, the bouncy house people are here. As these deliveries were happening, that just meant like it was getting closer and closer and closer. When Maddie and Kara's friends started arriving, I knew that it was noon. And I was like, okay, so we only have 2 hours.
Cute.
The things, yep.
I worked until literally there were guests at the gate.
I have to get some ready, or else I can't give instructions. Kara, Maddie, girls, friends, girls, quickly. A shuttle of people is on their way, and this is how I look, so I need 10 seconds to get ready.
So for the games, I wanted to make the can toss, the ring toss, the dart game, the fish game. I threw in the disc drop thing. We rented the basketball thing. Once I mentally envisioned something, I just have to make it happen. Let the carnival chaos begin.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
He's creepy. It's not really her best look.
That didn't embarrass me because my friends didn't care.
They insisted, even when I was exhausted at the end, that I do it.
Can you all just go inside and leave me here? I'd like to take a nap.
Party time! Woohoo! Happy birthday to us! It's our birthday! Woohoo! We're 10. Woohoo! It's our birthday!
In my mind, I had been debating over the last few days, like, will I really wear the clown wig? And nose that Alexis so badly wanted me to wear and Leah so badly didn't want me to wear.
May the odds be ever in your favor. That's what I look like.
Never do that again.
But I promised the little kids I would wear that clown
Oh,
wig
you
and
did not.
nose.
That you came out and Leah goes, go tell her to take that off.
Well, Alexis wanted me to, and Leah said I would embarrass her.
Hi! You told me I had to wear this, Lex. Are you impressed? That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
He's creepy. Never let your mom be a clown, okay, kids? Yeah. You're a kid too. Yeah. It's not really her best look. She could look better.
When I walked out the front door as a clown, the smells hit me and the look hit me, and because I was so like tunnel vision before, I hadn't had a chance to step back and look around and see and smell. I think it was Jamie that said it. We came out the door and she was like, it totally looks like a carnival.
Oh, girls, thank you for dressing up.
That didn't embarrass me because my friends didn't care.
No, your friends do love me, no matter
No,
what.
they don't.
Yeah, they do.
You scare them.
Really?
Yeah.
Here's your friends. Stand at the entrance. Come on in. Start playing games.
I always wanted to do that.
The can toss was obviously a stack of cans that you had to throw a ball and try to knock all of them down. The dart game was using darts, hitting balloons. You had to hit the black balloons to win.
Since it's your birthday, you get one more. Oh my God. All right, there you go.
Is it on?
That's good for 2 tickets, right?
Yes.
The games turned out great. There were games that were more popular than others, the fish game being the most popular game. You had to toss a ping pong ball into the colored bowls of water that did not have a fish in it. Basically, if you hit a colored bowl of water, you won a fish.
Yes. Leah, pick up your balls. You can pay for everyone else's sins of impatientness. Pick it up. I bent over so many times. I'm tired, and the kids were the ones that missed. It's their fault, so they have to pick them up.
I forgot about the fishbowl toss. And then I'm like, oh yeah, the fishbowl toss. Maybe I could try to win a fish. There's another fish! Another fish.
All right, she
Will
gets
you help
3.
me?
Go ahead and try.
She got one!
You won!
I think I have 4 or 5 of the fish, and I don't need any other pets. I have 8 children, and now I have a zoo of animals, and I do not know how this occurred. And I don't want any more.
I was going to say something, but I don't remember.
So I will never again have a carnival in which the disbursement of live animals occur because
Alexis won
I
hers.
now know what's going to happen.
Alexis won hers
Had I
fairly.
wanted the whole pet store of fish, I'd have just gone and bought them and placed them in my home. I feel like there's a lot of people here. I'm sure that there's more to come. Everyone's having a good time. And I feel like this party's for everyone. Parents are having a good time. Friends are having a good time. Everyone's taking home fish and presents and gifts, and everyone seems happy. The Velcro wall was one thing that I found when I was investigating like fun things for the party that I honestly hadn't really heard of before, but it felt to me like it would be like a bigger kid, more grown-up version of a big bouncy house, which is still a huge hit at 10.
Oh, that was a good one. Nice, Hannah.
So I decided to get it to add to the fun, and it turned out to be a lot more fun than even I thought it might be.
Put your arm through here and here. That's the elbow hole. There you go.
When the kids all heard that I was planning on Velcroing, they insisted, even when I was exhausted at the end, that I do it.
I don't even know if I can jump at this hour of the day. Do you know how many hours I've been awake doing this?
Mommy, run and jump on that thing.
I'm not gonna run.
And I'm sorry that I waited so long to do the Velcro wall, because I totally would have left it set up in our yard all day.
Can you all just go inside and leave me here? I'd like to take a nap. Seriously, it's so comfortable. No, don't get me down yet, please.
That was so much fun.
Woo, you stuck to me. Where are my piñata bags?
That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. No, that's me.
Back away. I have sticks.
I remember announcing the piñata thinking to myself, and so you have officially overdone it. Because I had given out cotton candy, party things filled with candy, funnel cakes, you name it, it was like ridiculous.
You get one whack, and then you go to the back of the line. That's it. Hurry up. We're going to do this really quick. Okay, next.
I liked whacking the clown. You're like, oh, the piñata, not mommy. Nobody would want to whack mommy.
That was smart. Okay. Colin, go. Colin, that's it. Thank you. Even with a broken arm.
That sucker split all over the place, and the kids had another huge bag of candy to take home.
When I was under the piñata getting all the candy, candy was spilling down on me.
You're injured. All right, there you have it. Just blow them out. I will never do that again either.
really wanted one final surprise for the kids.
We all just need to be able to ride sometimes instead of walking.
I see them. I see them.
What do you see?
Give this to him. Give it to him.
Cake and ice cream. Can we do that as you draw them this way?
Definitely, this was an elaborate cake. I've had a few favorites in the past. Yeah, that was definitely a top one.
You have to say the names of each child in the happy birthday to Alexis, Hannah, Colin, Aiden, Leah, Joel.
The size of the cake just so happened to work out with all the kids' name candles, which I thought was lovely. And the only little glitch there was that I was lighting them as we started singing, and I had told everyone to sing fast because I know from experience that those candles like melt really quickly. But as it turns out, we had to sing 312 times because I don't even think Alexis's full name ever got lit. And I was stretching that by singing extra lines and verses because I just really wanted them all to be lit.
Dear Alexis, Hannah, Aiden, Colin, Leah, Joel, Gosselin, born on May 10th at 7:51 to 7:53 a.m. Just blow them out. I will never do that again. Definitely better than Zero Landing. Chocolate, Joel. Whoa, it's melting already. No pretty light.
Can we please clear the driveway? The shuttle is pulling up to take your very sugared up, exhausted, stuffed, and nauseated children home.
That was the best birthday party ever. I would give it a 1 out of 10. Give it a 10.
It turned out fantastic. The measure of a great party is how much fun everyone had. And I did take moments to look around and see the looks on the kids' faces, all of them. Everyone was having a great time. That party was like a dart in a black balloon. It was perfect.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I was taking a nap while I was waiting for you.
I just wanted to have like one final thing to be like, yay, happy birthday. It was time to reveal the big surprise.
I'm tired of walking, so I've decided to ride. We all just need to be able to ride sometimes instead of walking.
Ride?
I had hidden it in the barn previously and decided to let Maddie and Kara in on the secret so that they could reveal it to the little kids.
What do you see?
Colin?
Whoa, do we have that now?
I think the kids were surprised what the surprise was.
Oh, can I get out?
Put your foot on the brake, dear friend.
I can't believe she got a gator. Boys, what if she gives us the ability of driving ourselves down to the chickens? She won't.
Yes? Great.
As soon as they realized, oh, wait, can we drive it? Then I think that's when it became really exciting because they took turns driving it.
Gently. There you go.
It was definitely a great surprise, a family gift.
Turn!
Fun/work. So I'm really glad that I ended up being able to pull it off. Overall, that just sent our party like over the top of perfection. So many great memories.
Brakes, please. Thank you. That scared me for a second.
Well, it's easy to see we were at our best. Oh my, and oh, you and me, we passed the test of time. I don't always know the right, but no matter what I taste, why look at that smile? They know we're growing.
When I do these grand parties, it's not to be show-offy, it's not for parents to be like, oh wow, it's for the kids to have fun. And the bottom line reason that I do these is because it's a celebration of 6 very premature babies that were born who are perfectly, intelligently functional, beautiful, amazing kids. And if that is not worth celebrating in a humongous way, then nothing is.
One look at that smile and they know we're growing.
That to me is worth putting in tons of time, effort, money, plans, details, and pulling it off because I am so very grateful that I have 8 kids who are all healthy and wonderful. And on that day, celebrating 6 who by laws of all nature should not be as perfectly healthy and beautiful and normal as they are, and they are. And so it's a party for all of us to say, it's one more year, we're now in double digits, and it's celebrating their health and wonderfulness as well as the fact that I'm still alive, and I have now done 10 years of it. And I'm still mostly sane most of the time.